It's Monday morning. I'm off to get a coffee. Coffee secured, morning view secured. Forgot my sunnies. It's all good, we move. Time to get my steps in. It's nice and cool. Now I need to go to the shop and get some supplies because we're all out because the munchkins keep eating everything. Checked out, as you do, and I get told, cash only. I'm like, eh? Who has cash only? Our card machines don't work. I don't have my cards on me, so I had to go all the way home, get the cards, come back. There's a positive in it, and that is that we have a car, because if we were walking, I would have left shopping there. But now I'm running a little bit behind schedule. I've got an email to write, breakfast to make, charts to check. However, we moved, not gonna let it ruin my day. It's frustrating, it can't be helped. Life does life. Supplies secured after a long process. Breakfast done, analysing the charts. Writing my email newsletter. If you're not on it, get on it. Gonna have my breakfast and see what Monday has in store for us. Decided to get the hot tub out. Pure factors, because I can.
Not bubbling?
The bubbles are not the best, not gonna lie. Okay, so Steph's actually got it working properly and I'm jealous now.
Yes,
Off for food, thanks muffin. Let's go get food. How are they going to guess? In the comments?
You've got 5 seconds or in the comments. Say it.
Alright, you got your idea. You've got 5 seconds to get a surprise.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them.
112.
Now they're all going to write 112. Having a little picnic in front of this. The sun's setting over there. Beautiful little spot. It's grounded in like 2011 or something. It's been there ever since.
2011 when was Kira born?
It's when Kira was born, yeah. And then yeah, they put a restaurant there. We had lovely little views. There's also, mate, imagine that being your house. That is outrageous. And then yeah, you got some of the sea caves over there. And then you got this bad boy. Dinner done. Really nice place that. Anira by the sea. That's going to take top spot for me. That is going to be number 1. Give it a solid 8 out of 10. Really, really nice. We had duck and egg fried rice, some halloumi, some breads, some hummuses. It was really good. I'm just going to go for a walk now around here, get some photos. My running program starts today, which I'm looking forward to. I wasn't going to run here, to be honest. I was going to wait till I get home, but then I thought, fuck that. Let's just get on with it. So out nice and early. It's hot. Just going to take it nice and slow, nothing mental. Not really focused on pace at the minute, more just building the muscles, making sure the joints are all good. I've been doing mobility programs, I've been doing my yoga. I've had a nice little walk to warm up. So now I've got a beautiful little run. Let's go! You say you're going to do something, fucking do it. I kind of forgot about all the hills around here. So this has been a destroyer of the old calves. We're doing it, we're getting it in. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, cappuccino please for go. Coffee secured. Now walk back, stretch the old legs, get in the pool, have a cheeky swim. Last full day here today, so just gonna lock off a little bit and just enjoy it. And then we head back tomorrow morning, well, tomorrow afternoon, and then get back into the routine and get back on the grind. It's been great to be away. I'm going to share some really valuable bits when I'm back because it's quite noisy. Just about like managing, traveling, trading, switching off, the struggles, the different bits and bobs I battle with and that, and obviously the positives as well. So I miss waking up to this view. Well, it's our last day. Time to go home. Need to get in the shower. Shower done. Time to brush my teeth. Last look at the view before we head home. Did you have fun, people?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
And I'm
yes.
very excited to see going on.
Excited to see Bruno. You're also missing the sun already. No, leave it there for them. They can have it as a cheeky tip in it. It's like €8. I don't want euros. I don't need euros. So, peace. Everyone looks happy. Especially her. Got a smile on her face, man. Kiddos. Good, yeah.
So proud of you.
Yeah, you done really well. Well done.
She had to have pads.
Why?
Not literally. Every time we had that turbulence, she literally
Yeah, we did have a bit of turbulence on the way back, which Mia's not experienced before, but she was really good. So we're gonna get our luggage and then get picked up, and off we go. Home life. Even today, on a day where I got on a plane, I still got 10,000 steps in. So what is your excuse? Don't want to hear it, mate. Get them done. I missed you, my little friend. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And just like that, we're back in England. Got home around sort of 12 o'clock Cypriot time. So we was all knackered last night, so we went straight to bed. But we realised we've got no food, no supplies. So I am off to Tesco's early morning, get the supplies in. Had an incredible holiday, made some incredible memories with the girls. It was really nice to do, and shout out to all of you that have been watching the vlogs and you've been enjoying them and dropping your comments. I see every comment. I understand it's sometimes a little bit different content, but that's what I want to do and make as well. I am more than just a trader, and I don't want to just show you like, oh look, I took a trade and made 2% on EU, wow. There's more to it than that, and there's more to this whole channel than that. I've got so many things planned that I want to share, document, etc, etc. So just want to say a massive shout out to all of you that continue to watch, subscribe, support. It means a lot. It doesn't go unnoticed. Those of you that are subscribed and don't watch because I'm not telling you how to find the secret sauce, shame on you, blood. Tell you what, driving an automatic is so much nicer than driving a manual. I forgot how nice it was. Wow, it was a beautiful morning drive. Like, food shopping's becoming hella pricey, I'm on 120 quid. I ain't nowhere near done. Right, secured. Now home. Write my email, make some breakfast, crack on with my day. This yesterday on my way home when I was flying back. Super unlucky, got taken out by like 3 pips, and then we went and hit target, which was this daily level up here. We've then closed out of that, so that's held. Overall target, I'm looking at this. See if we take this low out. So yeah, it's been a really, really tough July, to be honest. I've been getting diced a little bit, a lot of trades like this. So we'll see what August has. Obviously it's a new month. New opportunities, new goals, and all that jazz. Now I am off to get a haircut, which is much needed. This old messy barnet, after 2 weeks of being away, it needs cutting. Haircut, feeling good, feeling fresh. Now to go home. Mate, it's raining, man. I've just come back from 40 degrees heat and it's raining. Is what it is. Wash all these horrible hair bits out, because if you don't do that, you're a psycho. Get home, chuck a coat on, and go and get my walk in. Didn't do much filming today, just been busy unpacking, getting into routine. However, went for a nice evening run, and Kira asked if she could accompany me, which of course I said yes. She did well, bless her. Then when we got home, Steph had decided to go to the bakery and get me these bad boys, which I couldn't resist, I couldn't say no to. You've got to enjoy life at the same time. Let's go. At the start of this vlog, I said I was going to share with you my findings from traveling, from trading, working abroad, switching off, having that balance with family, and my key lessons that I took away from it. I kind of got 3 main key lessons. They are very similar, but something I would just highly urge all of you to consider when you next go away. First one was, simply put, switching off. It's been one of the hardest things for me, was to switch off. When you work for yourself, you don't have that consistent income, you don't have that guaranteed income. It can be very difficult to just switch off and stop. The benefit of having, say, a full-time job is you can just take holiday pay and you know you're going to get paid. You can go on holiday, you can do your thing. Now, of course, you may only get 2-3 weeks holiday a year, depending, but I found it very difficult to kind of just take a moment and just do nothing and chill. Now, don't get me wrong, I had a fantastic time, but it took me a few days to get into that I'm on holiday without feeling guilty that I hadn't maybe done work or traded. And July's been a horrible month for me. I've had an awful month, down like 5% for the month, missed some wins, caught some losses. And ultimately, you know, it can affect your mood, it can affect your routine. But what I want to say is, someone who's very structured and routine based, I also like my routine. I like waking up, doing my yoga, going to the gym, going for a walk, you know, jumping on, writing an email, checking the charts. I do like my routine. So I did find it difficult to begin with. So I would highly recommend like making sure that when you go away, you're prepared for that, because it is going to be slightly different, and you've spent all this time, you've traveled to a new country, you're with your family, you've paid money to go on holiday. You need to enjoy it. You have to enjoy it. It's super, super important. And it took me a few days to do it. But once I had, I was like, okay, I'm having a much better time, and overall things felt a lot better. You have to almost let go, relinquish a little bit of control, and be like, you know what, I'm on holiday, I'm going to enjoy myself, and it's important to enjoy myself. Alexa, off. Number 2 for me would be taking the period off of trading, or even off of work, whatever it is that you can do. YouTube for me doesn't feel like work. It's probably the one thing that I enjoy the most. And if you said to me, money's not an issue, you're a multi-millionaire, what would you do for fun, for example? It would be YouTube, along with like gym and running and all that sort of stuff. So I was obviously away in Cyprus, and they're 2 hours ahead. And what I found was the timings where my session was starting, so it would be 9 o'clock out there till 12. Often that's when we're either out doing stuff, or we're like in the pool chilling. And what I found, and again, third world problems, I know, I'm not trying to like moan. This isn't a moan, this is just me sharing my findings with you all. It was purely the fact that I'd have to get out the pool, dry off, and then go indoors, purely because it was so hot out there. My laptop was just getting boiling. I think I need a new one, to be fair. But it was getting so hot and overheating, and so was my phone, that I was like, I'm gonna have to sit indoors. And then when I'm watching my session, I'm sort of hanging around for 2 hours indoors while the girls or anything are having fun. And again, that started to bug me, because I was like, well, I've come away, I want to have time off, I want to chill out, but here I am doing what I would do at home, I'm working. Do you know what I mean? So again, it was another eye-opener of, okay, you're going to have to let go of that control a little bit, and just say to yourself, look, I'm having a break. So what I would have done on reflection, I would have just taken the 2 weeks off and said to myself, right, July's done, it's a short month for me, half a month, whatever. It's not the end of the world, it's not going to affect my year overall. Let me take the time off. Let me do my non-negotiables, my steps, my walking, my daily routine, my habits, my yoga, all the things that I do that are non-negotiable for myself, but let me also have fun and enjoy myself. And again, it took me a few days to realise that, but I didn't quite let go of the trading, and unfortunately just took losses, which don't normally bother me. But what bothered me more was I'd waited 2 hours to take the loss that I'd gotten out of the pool with, or whatever, you know, to then sit with the kids and be like, I should have just stayed in the pool. So again, it's not like a big one, but for me personally, I just find if you're going to actually have a break, it's important, in my opinion. I've been doing this a long time now. It's important to actually have a break. And what I did last year very well was I had a break. So when I went away last year, I literally switched off. I didn't even buy data for my phone, and I just switched off from everything and was like, I'm on holiday, it is what it is. Whereas this year, I guess I felt a little bit more of a, I need to trade. And that's probably due to, on reflection, me having a bad July. June wasn't the best. I think it closed out for like 1.4, 1.7%. Missed the trade in that month, so it would have been a bit of a better month. But obviously with July not being the greatest, what I've done subconsciously is just gone, oh, you know what? If I take the rest of this month off, because I'm on a losing streak, there might be loads of winners, and those winners were going to change everything. And probably what I realised when I was journaling was I was basically trying to make the holiday, the payment for the holiday, which cost me a small fortune, but I wanted to do something a little bit out of the ordinary this year. You know, I was trying to make that money back all of a sudden straight away within a month, which when you deep it, it's not realistic, it's not normal. But I'd applied this kind of seed in my head and this pressure. So then rather than switching off and just not trading and going, it's all right, it's just 1 month or 2 weeks, it was quite difficult for me. And I know a few friends I've spoken to that, you know, have their own businesses and whatnot. They've all said like it is difficult, especially if you don't do it often. I mean, we wrote down a list of places we want to travel to, and I want to travel a lot more. That is our thing. So I think another thing is it just comes with practice of traveling more and getting used to actually just letting go and relinquishing that control a little bit. So yeah, like I'd say, when I go away next time, I'll just go, I'm not trading, I'm done. Especially if you're having a losing period, or you've put this kind of, I need to make money on you, because all you're going to do is force it. And often when you force something, just like a fart, you end up following through. Ain't good for no one, especially if it's in your pants. God, I've missed these coffees, mate. Absolutely cannot beat your own coffee machine. Oh, unbelievable. Number 3 for me was, and I did it last year, and I know Tim Ferriss talks about this, was actually being grateful in the moment and accepting I'd achieved something. And what I mean by that is, if you watch last few vlogs, you'll know that villa last year we'd seen, and I said I want to be in that villa next year. It was fairly pricey from the norm of villas, and I was like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to figure it out. And I've had a tough year. Financially, not had the best year compared to other years. It's been difficult, and I was like, you know what, whatever, we're going to figure it out, we're going to do it. So we did it, and I didn't pay for it on finance or anything, and again, there's nothing against that, but, you know, I'm not a massive fan of debt for someone that's been in it. I try to avoid it best I can, and I realised when I was there, I took in the view, we'd looked at everything, and I was like, yeah, sick, this is great, this is great. Didn't really pat myself on the back much. Steph was brilliant. She was like, look what you've done, like, this is amazing. And I was like, yeah. And then, literally, within the space of 3 hours, I was on the laptop, and I was looking at other villas. And where we was, there's a villa, like, 2 down from us, which was, like, 8 bedroom, games room, cinema room, sauna, gym, pool room, everything. It was silly size. And all I started doing is going, I want to put that one next. I want to put that one next. And I had this real moment where I was like, big man, chill out. And I've had it with so many goals and things I've set in the past. And I was explaining it to people yesterday on Discord, like, you do all this stuff, you build up this goal, you achieve it, you hit it, and straight away you're like, what's next? And Tim Ferriss talks about, he had the exact same thing with his family. They'd be on the balcony and they'd be like, where are we going next? Where are we booking next? Let's book that villa, look at that villa, or look at this place. And it's like the chase of the journey towards doing the thing, working hard to pay for it, going there, flying there, getting there. That's almost the fun part. And then when you're there, you're like, yeah, I've done it now, what's next? And it was like, whoa, bro, like, chill out. So again, that I had to ban myself from looking at other holidays, looking at other villas, thinking about other holidays, thinking about other villas. Like I said, we made a list of places we want to go, but it was like, worry about that at a later date. Like, right now, be present, be in the moment. And, you know, I managed to, again, fortunately enough, catch myself, and with a bit of work and a little bit of journaling, a little bit of thought, and, you know, chatting to Steph about it, and taking my mind off things, again, leaving my devices indoors and not actually caring, oh, has my alert gone off, or I wonder what the chart's doing, or what other business could I start, or why do I need to do this, or I should be doing this, and just being like, just be in the moment, forget it all. And honestly, like, having the detox of just letting it all go, putting the laptop away, bro, focus on the here and now, the swimming pool, the kids, having fun, eating, enjoying yourself, where you are, what you've done, what you've achieved. Old Jews, like, screaming, like, big man, enjoy it. And you're sat there like, but what's next? And it's quite a dangerous thing. And I know a lot of people that do it, and it's normal. It's healthy, it's normal, it happens, but it's identifying it and then going, right, let me stop thinking like that. And I managed to, and, you know, I had a much better time when I did. But yeah, just some of the things I wanted to share with you all. Like I say, you know, this journey's been a wild journey. Yeah, I look back at 4 years ago to now, there's so much has happened I didn't think would happen. And obviously I'm just growing, building, sharing, documenting, and I feel like this may help someone, because I know a lot of people feel guilty. We're in this day and age of hustle culture, you can't switch off, you can't take a break, but it's important. You need to recharge your battery sometimes, you need to have that moment, and that will spur new ideas, new creativity, new feelings, new sense of focus, and just make you feel all around better. There's no point in going away for a break if you're just working flat out, because you'll never have a break. And, you know, as someone, especially with a family, they're the most important thing. And like I said, I had to catch myself a few times. Thankfully I did. I've done the work, you know, Rewired helped me massively with that. And it's enabled me to just go, right, let's take a step back. What's going on here? How can we kind of adapt and pivot? And yeah, we had a sick time. So that's what matters the most. That's the most important thing. Saturday morning, we're on a run. Cheeky 6 kilometre. Let's get it. Beautiful weather. You have a choice every single day. Get shit done or moan about not doing it. Let's go. I wanted to outro the vlog. I've literally just got out of the bath. Steph ran me a warm bath when I got back from my run. Really, really good run this morning. It's the furthest I've run in 4 years. I know that might sound mad, but I've not been running much at all. I was obviously overweight, different bits and bobs, but I pushed myself out my comfort zone, did it, we got it done. Definitely feeling it. Recovery is now the most important thing, which is something I'm focused on. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and say, as always, appreciate you all for watching. If you're new here or you're not subscribed and you're watching me every week like a nosy little bastard, just click the subscribe button. We're so close to 30k. I would appreciate if we could hit it this month. Without further ado, I'll catch you all in next week's video. Peace and love, gang.